Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So got to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rekah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, already accepted or not. In the sense of the salutation to all the ark and pushing this truth and believing this truth, throughout the four winds of the earth and the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwath who are listening and learning, you sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah from GMS Orlando Count coming at you on another lesson in truth, fact, faith, and edification. Another daily edification, Lord, will this be edifying. So I titled this lesson, The Babylonian Reds, Team Edum in rare form. And I'm going to use the clip that I played yesterday from the head brother of our account video of this guy that was on the Joe Rogan podcast. So it's titled The Babylonian Reds, Team Edom in rare form. Lord, will it be edifying. So first, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair uses are used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. You see it. Hey, these devils, as the scriptures say, these devils, the Lord made them a certain way. The Lord made all nations a certain way, man. Okay?
Is this thing?
The Lord made all nations a certain way, man. Everybody have their own special, unique way, man. Okay? The Lord made everybody a certain way. So he made these devils perfect on the left-hand side. Okay? He made them perfect on the left-hand side to be wicked. He made the Israelites perfect on the right-hand side to be righteous. Though you have a few that follow the ways of the wicked. That's why the Lord say, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways in Proverbs 3 and 31. Okay? In the law in Exodus 23, the Lord say, follow not a multitude to do evil. Right? Because the evil will turn you. As it tell you in Proverbs 12 and 26, it said the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the ways of the wicked seduceth them. Right? So he made them perfectly wicked on the left-hand side. He made us perfectly right on the right-hand side. But our people follow the ways of the heathens. So that's what makes them wicked. So, following the wicked ways. So I'm going to play this and we'll get some precepts. Because as the scriptures say, they don't change. That's what the scriptures say. Never trust thine enemy, man. Because they don't change. These devils can't change. They are one way, man. The Lord made them one way, and that's wicked. So let's play this and we'll get some precepts. The Lord wouldn't be edifying. Let me turn this volume down real quick.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
What we have to realize is that we're Americans. You know, we're deeply selfish monsters that have been bred to destroy all life on earth. We have to not lose sight of that message. We're here to fuck things up for everyone else, not each other. And that's what we had in the 80s and the 90s. We had a commitment to apathy while our leaders ran around pillaging the earth. And we made great movies and great art, and it was fine. Yes, people got killed, but people always get killed. But now we're at war with each other. We should just be enjoying the spoils of the end of the empire. Truly. We should be enjoying it. People, so many people got killed, murdered, tortured, maimed for us to have all the nice things we have. Do you know how insane it is to not enjoy it? You know how crazy it is to not enjoy a McMansion, a flat screen TV, a McFlurry? You know how much blood is in the street for those things? And people act like they don't even matter. And they're fighting about all this bullshit. It's crazy. Anyway, that's the truth. That's the real truth. Nobody wants to hear it, but that is the truth. We have a lot of these things are nice, but some of them are ill-gotten gains. Fine. You know, not everybody picking tomatoes is happy about it. But have you ever had a good, like a nice Jersey thick beefsteak tomato? It's good. Imagine having one and then fighting with someone about something. It's stupid. If there's a hell, we're all going. And if there's not, we get reincarnated when we're Beatles or something. But just enjoy it. And nobody wants to enjoy it. And that's what makes me upset, is that we used to have a country built on enjoyment, built on fat, stupid people enjoying the work of a small group of demons. And now we can't even enjoy it. Can't even have maybe it will, and God bless.
When I was a kid, I remember reading about like the fall of the Roman Empire and the fall of the Greek Empire. And then I was thinking about America.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this thing going to go away someday?
Right.
Is that possible? Is it possible that this is just one? I mean, we want to think it's fucking permanent, but I bet the people of Rome felt the same way.
Of course they did.
This is how it is. This is how I live every day. This is not going to change.
Right.
And Russians know.
They know.
They know.
So you see, this is the Babylonian Reds, Team Edum in rare form, man. This is them when they behind closed doors, man. Okay? This is how they feel about you, Jake. When they behind closed doors, man. This is them in rare form, man. So look at some of these precepts. Because these devils don't change, man. So I'm going to start here now. First, I'm going to get Psalms 119 and 46. It reads this. This is Psalms 119 and verse 46. It reads, I will speak of thy testimonies also before kings and will not be ashamed. And what we are doing, we speaking testimonies of Yahweh Shema Bashar in the midst of these earthly kings, man. Of these earthly, fleshly kings, man. I will speak of thy testimonies also before kings and will not be ashamed. And we're supposed to. That's why I tell you in Isaiah, this is Isaiah 13 and 2, it reads, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, which is North America, Babylon the Great. This is the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. So, again in the Psalms, and we're here to let you know that these devils don't change, man. They don't change. If Jake was a fly on the wall in any of these Edomite homes, this is what you will hear, man. And they get to do it because they got the power to just say it live on wax, man. How they really feel about having control of the earth, man. Doing what they want to do because the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Psalm 119 and 46. I will speak of thy testimonies also before kings and will not be ashamed, man. We're not ashamed to tell you who these devils is, how they get down, what they do. So this is Psalms 55. In 19, it reads this. God shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, because they have no changes. Therefore, they fear not God. And we know they don't fear the Lord. It said, because they have no changes. Therefore, they fear not God. When you go to Deuteronomy 25 and 17, it reads, remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt, how he met thee by the way, and smote the hindermost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou was faint and weary, and he feared not God. So we know they don't fear the Lord, right? So these devils don't change, man. And the Lord made them this way. Let me get this first. In Romans 9 and 13, it reads, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid. For he said unto Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name may be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore have he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he hardeneth. Thou wilt say then unto me, why do he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will? And nobody resists the Lord's will, man. Right? We know this. Nay, but O man, who art thou that replies against God? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me dust? Can something that's being formed say to you, why are you making me like this? No, you just gonna be made, man. Right? It say, shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me dust? Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? What if God willing to show his wrath? So out of this lump, it say, verse 21, Romans 9:21, have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? So this lump, you can liken this lump to Isaac's seed, right? So out of Isaac's seed came two sons, right? Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? So out of this one lump of clay, Isaac's seed, the Lord split it in two and made two nations. What if God willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory? It say aforetime prepared unto glory, right? In Deuteronomy 32 and 8. This is simple precepts, milk scriptures. When the Most High divided, Deuteronomy 32 and 8, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Edom, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Now, in Romans, because this is what I want to deal with, I want to focus in on this particularly. In Romans 9 and 21, it reads, Romans 9 and 20, it reads, shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me dust? Have not the potter power over the clay? The potter has power over the clay. Okay? And one of you brothers can put up for me in the book of Isaiah when it talks about I mean maybe Jeremiah, I think it's Isaiah. And it talks about how the axe, one that the axe that boasts of against him that heweth the axe. If you could put that up for me. So, have not the potter power over the clay, right? You got to remember, man. It's out of one lump the Lord made two vessels out of one lump, man. This is talking about Esau and Jacob, right? In Isaiah 29:16, it reads this. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So who made this one piece of clay to turn things upside down? It's the potter, man. It says, surely your turn of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Right? Who is the potter? It's Yahweh Shema Shah, the water. So this is real quick, but Young Yashala, the water. Isaiah 10:15. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up. Or as if the staff should lift up itself as if it were no wood. You see? So, can the axe just jump out the hand of the person that's holding the axe and chomping at the tree? No, man. Who is the potter? Yahweh Shema Shai, man. So again, Isaiah 29:16, and Shalom to all the Akim, I often come at boy Shalom. Yahweh Shema Shai, Brakathum, for tuning in. Surely your turn of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. It says, surely your turn of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So the Lord made them to turn things upside down, right? Real quick, this is Isaiah 25:7. It reads, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the cover cast over all people and the veil that is spread over all nations. Who is this he? Yahweh Shah, man. He's coming. The Heavenly Father Yahweh made you devils to turn things upside down so Yahweh Shah can come and turn things right side up, man. Okay? You was made perfectly on the left-hand side, man. It's saying he will destroy in this mountain the face of the cover cast over all people and the veil that is spread over all nations. He will swallow up death and victory. And the Lord shall wipe away all tears from off the face of the earth. And the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for the Lord Yahweh Shema shall have spoken it. So, the Lord made you this way just to be corrected, man. So again, Isaiah 29:16, it reads, surely your turn of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. It says shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Remember in Ecclesiastes 10, it say Ecclesiastes 10:6, it say folly is set in great dignity, right? Well, who makes folly? And who sets folly in great dignity? It's Yahweh Shema Shah. But they uses a nation of people to do that, man. And it's Esau Edom, the Babylonian Reds, man. They should have a team in the NFL and in the NBA and in soccer. They should have a certain team. It should be called the Babylonian Reds, man. It's a surely your turn of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. But shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have none understanding? Oh, they should have a team in baseball. Baseball, football, basketball, hockey, soccer. They should have a team called the Babylonian Reds, man. Because that's you. Esau Edom. That's you. So in Isaiah 45:7, because this is about the Lord, man. This is about Yahweh Shema Shai making the left and the right. Isaiah 45:9, it reads, woe to him that strive against his maker. Let the potsherds strive with the potsherds of the earth. Shall the clay say to him that fashioned it, what makest thou? Or thy work, he have no hands. No, man. Woe unto him that saith unto his father, what begettest thou? Or to the woman, what hast thou brought forth? No, the Lord made you this way, man. Okay? Again, shall the clay say to him that fashioned it, what makest thou? Or thy work, he have no hands. No, they ain't gonna say this. Because this is from Yahweh, man. In Ecclesiastes 33:13, it reads. Let's start at 10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge, the Lord have divided them and made their ways diverse. I read this in Deuteronomy 32:8, when he separated the sons of Adam, right? And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge, the Lord have divided them and made their ways diverse. And we keep telling you that the Lord is a separatist, man. Okay? The Heavenly Father Yahweh is a separatist, man. You don't have to believe it. It's in the scriptures. In much knowledge, Yahweh Shema shall have divided them and made their ways diverse. All nations, everybody's separate. Why do you think at the Tower of Babel the Lord did what he did, man? When he confounded the languages. And everybody spoke a different language. But the Hebrews kept the Hebrew, right? Everybody spoke something different. Still as it is this day, man. Because we don't supposed to be gathered together, man. Okay? The old saying, my grandma used to always tell me, if the Lord had made everybody the same, we'll be walking in a circle, man. That's a saying that she used to say. If everybody was made the same, we'll be walking in a circle, man. The Lord made everybody diverse, man. It say, in much knowledge, the Lord had divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them have he sanctified and set near himself. You can read that in Leviticus 20:26. He said he made the Israelites holy, and he severed us from other people that we should be his. But some of them have he cursed and brought low, and turned them, he said, and turned out of their places. This is the Edomites. He brought low, right? And turned out of their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand, that's what this is about. This lesson is about the clay that's in the potter's hand, man. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him to render to them as liking him best. So the Lord made you according to his will. He made us according to his will, man. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another, man. Okay? This is what the Lord did. Let's get this. In Proverbs 29:27, it reads, an unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. What does that say? It said the same thing it said in Ecclesiastes 33, man. An unjust man, Proverbs 29:27, an unjust man is an abomination to the just. That's a separation. And he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. This is what it just said in Ecclesiastes. Let's read again. Ecclesiastes 33 in verse 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. Right? Now, as it said in Psalms 55:19, It reads, God shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, because they have no changes, therefore they fear not God. The Lord said they don't have no changes. They can't change. This is Jeremiah 13 and 23. It reads, can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. Can him that do good do evil? Can he that was set up to do evil do good? The scriptures say these devils can't do good, man. Okay? Let's read this. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is GMS Saints to the Most High. Shalom, Yabba Shema Shabrakatah. Deliver this Psalms 82 and 4. Deliver the poor and needy, which are the Israelites, rid them out of the hand of the wicked. That's a separation. They know not, neither would they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Why? Because of the wicked, man. It's a deliver the poor and needy, man. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. That's what the Lord said is. Jeremiah saying to the Most High, Proverbs 16 and 4. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua have made all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil, man. He set them up just to bring them down, man. Like I said about Pharaoh, man. Okay? He lifted up Pharaoh just to show his power, to magnify his power, that his name may be glorified through all the earth, man. So, an Ethiopian can't change his skin, nor a leper his spots, man. It say, then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. Let's look at this word accustomed real quick. Let's look it up on Google, see what it say.
Accustomed.
So it say, look up similar words. Habitual, regular, routine, ordinary, typical, traditional, established, common, general, standard, confirmed, fixed, set, settled. It's a customary, usually, normal. So this is normal. So your normal estate, let's look it up in blue letter real quick. Your normal estate is to be wicked, man. And I'm going to show you, the Lord said we have made crooked cannot be straightened, man. So what's this? Like Jeremiah 13. I want to see what it say here.
Strong's H 3928. Limud. Limud.
See?
Second entry. Limud. Limud.
So it say, let me look at Strong's real quick. It say to learn, teach, exercise, be trained, instruct diligently, skillful, expert. Okay? So accustomed. It's a diligent expert to teach. So this is your lot, man. This is who you are, man. Your lot is to be wicked. The Lord made the Babylonian reds to be the wicked, man. And it's simple. So let's get this. In Job 14 and 4 reads this. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Right? The precept to that verse is Ecclesiastes 34 and verse 4. Say the same difference. Now remember it said in Job 14 and 4, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Ecclesiastes 34 and 4. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from that which is false, what truth can come? So no truth can come from that which is false, right? Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from that which is false, what truth can come? No truth. Because it tell you in Job 13 and 4, this is how they was made. This is Job 13 and 4. But ye are forgers of lies. You are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. And like I mentioned, I like to mention, I be watching this show. I love watching this show. It's called Forged in the Fire, right? Show you how these Edomites be making weapons, making swords, daggers, right? Spears, different type of weapons. And last week, the week before last, they was making and it's spiritual because they was making weapons from the Roman Empire. They was making weapons. It was called Roman weapons or something was the title for the forge for that week. But it's been like a whole month. And it's crazy because the guy looked like he could be Asian. He could be a Jake, I don't know. But the guy looked like he Asian, right? Either Chinese, Japanese, Asian, Vietnamese, whatever. But he beat out these Edomites on making swords, man, making weapons. Okay? Show you now, and I kept thinking how these devil kingdom is falling because the series went on for like he was a 7-time champion. This Asian guy, young guy too. He wasn't even old, man. He was in his 20s, young Asian guy, and he was beating these devils out on making weapons, man. And I said, I kept thinking these devil kingdom is really falling, man. You got an Asian guy making weapons better than Esau on their show. Listen, man. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are positions of no value, man. See how people learn these ways because they have been around you too long. That's why people learn these ways because they have been around you too long. Oh, the brother brought the scripture out at camp this weekend when they say their wisdom. It's in Sirach. It said their wisdom is not wisdom, it's not truth. I forgot how it's worded, but it's in Ecclesiastes when it said their wisdom is not the wisdom of the world. Like it's lies, man. And I had mentioned 1 Corinthians 1 when it said the Lord say the wisdom of this world is foolishness. I forgot how it's worded right off. But the brother brought out at camp Saturday. It said that wisdom is not wisdom. I forgot how it's worded. No, it said their knowledge. Their knowledge is not real wisdom or something like that. If you brother know where it say, you put on the comment board. Let's read this. This is humble servant, Haran, Ecclesiastes 1 and 24. It say, he will hide his words for a time, and his lips, and the lips of many shall declare his wisdom. The parables of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination to a sinner. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. Right. But we know these devils can't have this, man. Because the Lord made them the water. There it is. The water. The water. The water, bro. This is GMS Saints of the Most High. That brother, the blood brother Dawadah. Ecclesiastes 19 and 22, it reads, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. Right, man? This ain't real wisdom, man. Because they are forgers of lies. If they are forgers of lies, that means they can't forge wisdom, man. They don't have truth because they are forgers of lies. Beautiful, man. It say, Ecclesiastes 19 and 22, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. This is not wisdom, man. Okay? Because they are the forges of lies. The water. The water. Beautiful, man. So, this is Ecclesiastes 1:15. It reads, that which is crooked cannot be made straight. And what are they known as? They known as that red dragon, that old serpent, right? That crooked serpent, man. It say that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanton cannot be numbered. And let's look at this word wanton. Let's get it in the blue letter. These devils is wanton, man. Let's look it up real quick here.
Strong's H 2642. Hezron. Hezron.
It say for the word lacking, the thing lacking, for wanting, the thing lacking, defect, deficiency, right? Let me see what the Strong's say. These devils is lacking, man. They lacking melanin, right? And they lacking the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. The Lord said he hid his face from Cain, man. Okay? They lacking. They deficient. It's a deficiency, man. Defect. But they perfect on the left-hand side. But far as concerning righteousness, they have a defect, man. It said to lack, be without, decrease, be lacking, have a need. And they need melanin. They need pigment. They need melanin, right? They have no pigment. Yeah, they need pigment. Yeah. They need wisdom. They don't have it, but they can't get it. Remember the story, the parable of the Lazarus and the rich man, where Abraham said, "That's a great gulf fix, man." Right? You can't go from there to here. We can't go from there to your side, from here to your side, man. We can't tap into Esau's spirit, even though Jake tried to. You can't tap into their spirit. Jake want to get guns, right? Of course, it ain't wicked to have guns, but you can't tap into their spirit, man. That's why when I watched this show, Forged in the Fire, and this Asian guy he a 7-time champion, man. He won like 50 grand because it's 7 different shows. This guy made better weapons than the Edomites, man. And I'm like, man, the Lord is really bringing these devils down, man. Even though that's TV, that's for entertainment. It said to lack, be without, decrease, be lacking, have a need, to lack, be lacking, to diminish, decrease, to cause to lack. So it say lack, fail, decreased, which meaning you're gonna be destroyed. Decrease with ED on as you done. Decrease, abated, lower, bereave. That's cool. Make lower. In the strong definition, say abated, bereave, decrease, want to fail. You see, how you got them 2 sons, and then one that make it and one don't. You look at the son that failed, like, man, your brother made it, but you didn't. Hey, that's Esau Edom, man. Okay, that's beautiful. So Ecclesiastes 1:15 reads, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. And that's these devils, man. They'll never mount to you, Jake. Never, man. That's why the Lord told Rebecca, 2 nations are in thy womb, man. 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and 1 people shall be stronger than the other, man. See this movie? The movie of Yahweh Shema Shai is about Jacob and Esau, man. Okay? Everybody else, the other 16 heathen nations, they just casualties of war and collateral damage, man. That's all it is. This is Ecclesiastes 7:13. It reads, consider the work of God, For who can make that straight which he have made crooked? So the Lord made the Israelites straight, and you can't make us crooked, you devils out there, right? Want to go against the order of the scriptures. It say, consider the work of God, for who can make that straight which he have made crooked? So he made these devils crooked, and he made the Israelites straight, man. We just followed the ways of the heathens that destroyed us, man. Okay? But he made the Israelites straight, and he made these heathens crooked, man. Consider the work of Yahweh Shema Shah. For who could make that straight which he have made crooked? This guy came on the camp a couple months ago and said, what y'all doing to help the homeless? So I said, you believe in the Bible? First thing, we got to off the rip. If you say no, you might well go up the street because we ain't going to deal with you, man. He said, listen. So I told him, I said, who put them guys and made them homeless? Who put them there? Did we do that? Or was that from the Lord? Which he didn't believe in the Bible. So I still told him. The Lord put him out there. And I had the brother to get 1 Samuel 2, man. Okay, verse 6. It said the Lord bringeth down and bringeth up. Right? The Lord maketh low. He make you poor and rich. If he wants you to have it, he's going to give it to you. Right? It's Ecclesiastes also. It says it's nothing for the Lord all of a sudden to make a poor man rich. Okay? It's the Lord, man. So who put him there? Who made who made people homeless? Which is a crooked estate, a crooked, hellacious being. It's the Lord, man. Because remember, every person that you see on the streets, they had a job, they had a family, or whatever else, man. What happened? They lost it. Nobody just come out of their mama's womb and be homeless. Okay? The Lord put them there, man. Consider the work of Yahweh Shema Shah. For who could make that straight which he have made crooked? Salakia. I've been doing this lately. It say, consider the work of Yahweh Shema Shah. For who can make that straight which he have made crooked, man? This is the work of the Lord, man. And that's what the Lord said is. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 13. See, these devils, the Lord made them so wicked. On the left-hand side, they're going to come after you, Jake. Their whole being is to destroy many of us as possible because they know that they're going to be destroyed, man. They know their time is coming when they are going to be wiped off the face of the earth, man. Okay? This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 13. So, as best as possible, stay away from around these devils, man. Keep thee far from the man that have power to kill. It said they have power to kill, right? In Micah 2 and 1, it reads this. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it. Why, Lord? Because it is in the power of their hands, right? It's in the power of their hands to do this, man. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the power was given to these devils to do these things, man. So back in Ecclesiastes 9, 13, it reads, keep thee far from the man that have power to kill, which is given to him. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death, and if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, because these devils, their job is to set snares for you, Jake. This is a part of the movie, man. The Lord put them in our path, man. Okay? You gonna lean on them or not, man? You gonna lean on these devils, or you gonna trust in Yahweh Shema Shah? It say, least he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. As it say, as near as thou canst Guess at thy neighbor and consult with the wise. Listen, stay away from these devils. And the scripture saying, Ecclesiastes, what is that? 37. Get into those that have a mind like you, man. Ecclesiastes 37:12. Be thou continued with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. And let thy counsel of thy own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it. So stay away from these devils, okay? Stay away from these devils, man, because these devils, let me get this here, some here. Ecclesiastes 21, right? Let's read this. Ecclesiastes 21:2, it reads, flee from sin as from the face of a serpent. And it's these devils. For if thou comest too near it, it will bite thee. The teeth thereof are as the teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men. All iniquity is as a two-edged sword, the wounds whereof cannot be healed. So the Lord set these devils up for snares for us, man. But the beautiful thing is, the Lord gave the hopeful elect spiritual discernment, man. Okay, to understand who we dealing with, man, and why we dealing with these devils. He set them up, man. They tell you in Leviticus 26:33, the Lord said He's going to scatter us throughout the four corners of the earth, and He's going to send a sword after us, man. Okay, so the precept I wanted to get. Hold on here. Let me find. What was that? Let me go back to 37. I was just reading it earlier on Saturday too. What it say? Man, what was I at? You should know a man. The trials of a man. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, yeah. So in Ecclesiastes 27, right? It's Ecclesiastes 27 in verse. I think this what was there. Yeah. So Ecclesiastes 27 in verse 5 it reads. Oh, beautiful. Ecclesiastes 27:5 it reads, the furnace proveth the potter's vessels, right? Which goes back to Isaiah 48:10, right? Sirach 2:5, Wisdom of Solomon 3:6, dealing with the hopeful elect, right? It said the furnace proveth the potter's vessels, which is the hopeful elect, your trials and tribulations, your adversities and afflictions, right? It say, so the trial of man is in his reasonings, right? The trial of man is in his reasonings. And we know what these devils bring forth. So right here in Proverbs 26:24 reads this. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. 7 mean completion. So that means these devils is total consumed in their mind with abominations, with wickedness. Again, it say, remember in Proverbs 10, what is that? Proverbs 10 and 23, it say it's a sport to a fool to do wicked, man. Right? And the scriptures call these fools, call these Babylonian reds, they are known as fools in the Bible, man. It say, when he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, meaning his mind. 7 abominations. So I mean these devils is completely consumed with wickedness, man, whose hatred is covered by deceit. You see, his hatred is covered. The Lord made him perfect. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation, man. And everybody see these devils for who they really are, man. Everybody see them for who they really are, man. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. It reads, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him, as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. If you got something that's like it may appear to be real chrome like rims, right? Or these if you go by like silverware, right? If it ain't real silverware, like what you go get from Walmart, because none of that is real. It ain't silver, right? When you buy these different spoons and forks and knives, whatever you get from Walmart, the stuff start to rust. It get rust on it because it ain't real silver, okay? Because real silver don't rust, man. Real gold and silver don't rust, man. So what we see today in these grocery stores, I mean these Walmarts or wherever you get any silverware from, which is silver, it say silverware for a reason because it was real silver. It rusts, man, because it's not real silver. Well, that's these devils, man. They rust, man. Okay, and though you can take rims, it got rust on them. Cause if you got rims and it rain over time, if you ain't covering the rims up every time it rain and water, hey, over time the rim is going to get rust on them, man. And though you take the rim and re-dip it in the chrome, the rust is still layer. It's still under that layer of chrome, man. It's still there. The rust don't go nowhere, man. This is the Lord saying that's these devils. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. You see, there's another precept in Psalm 10 and 10. It reads, he croucheth and humble himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. That's what these devils do because they real smooth. They sneaky, man. They some crafty devils. That's what the word wiles mean. We look at the word wiles in Ephesians 6. When it say to stand against the wiles of the devil, the word wiles mean crafty, tricky, cunning, conniving, crafty, cunning arts, man. Trickery. That's these devils, man. We ain't dealing with real men. We're dealing with cowards, man. Okay? These are cowards. So in Ephesians 6, let's read it from the blue letter so we can look it up. That's these devils, man. These devils is full of rust, man. Okay? And it tell you that in James 5, man. It tell you that in James 5. Let's read this. Ephesians 6. Reading the point here, it say, verse 11, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shemabashah, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. This word wiles here.
Strong's G 3180. Methodiah.
It's a cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. In other words, say lie in wait. That's what they do. That's what they do. They lie in wait, man. Trickery, travesty, lie in wait. What's that? First Peter 5:8, right? It reads this: Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Right? Back in Psalms 10, in verse 9, it reads, He lie in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lie in wait. One of the words for wiles was lie in wait. That's what they do. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him in into his net, man. How did he draw you in? He seduces you, man. What Eve said, he beguiled me. He seduces you, man. Proverbs 12:26 reads, The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. Right? The way of the wicked seduceth them. The Lord said this in Wisdom of Solomon. Let's read this. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 and verse 23 reads, And God created man to be immortal, Israelite men, and made him to be an image of his own eternity. Nevertheless, through the envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it. And what Jake want to do? And they want to go follow this devil, man. And we always in the world trying to make it, have whatever Jake thought he was going to do. And the Lord said, no, I got other plans, man. Right? In Proverbs 3:31, it reads this: Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For from the forward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. So envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. But that's what Jake want to do, man. Jake have told the ways, right? And still choosing. And they've been getting the word, man. And that's the beautiful thing of this truth, man. Because we was in the world doing whatever, and then you heard this, and all it took was one time, man. It didn't take, nobody had to go over this with you time and time again, man. I know me personally. All I heard was one thing, and it turned me, man. Like it turned me. And and I was wearing that brother doorstep down, man. Like the scripture said, Ecclesiastes, man. That brother told me to subscribe to the apostles, and I'm right here now, man. But Jake ain't gonna change, man. The point is, the Lord made these devils, man. He made them to be crooked, man. They can't be straightening, man. And if anybody come and try to come against this, that means you're antichrist, man. You're antichrist. If you don't believe what these scriptures say, that makes you antichrist. Beautiful precept. Let's read this. And the Lord said he made these devils this way, man. He made them crooked, man. This is humble servant Aaron. Proverbs 6:16. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate. Yeah. 7 are an abomination unto him. It say a proud look and a lying tongue and hands that shed innocent blood. And that's Esau, man. It tell you in Proverbs 10:23. Let's read it real quick. Proverbs 10:23 reads, It is as sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding have wisdom. You see, It's a sport to these devils, man. It's a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift and running to do mischief. You see, it's a sport to a fool to do mischief. Proverbs 10 and 23 again. It is a sport to a fool to do mischief, man. This is the lot that the Lord gave them, man. And they can't tap into our blessing, and we can't tap into theirs, man. Verse 19, a false witness that speaketh lies. Hold on. In Psalms, let's get this real quick. In Psalms 119 and 69, it reads, the proud have forged a lie against me, but I will keep thy precepts with thy whole heart. The proud have they forged a lie against the Israelites, but we will keep thy precepts with my whole heart, with our whole heart, man. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. And these devils did this. Esau's supposed to be Jacob's brother, right? Well, guess what? He's been sowing discord to his nephews and nieces, man. Because we are this devil nephews and nieces, man. Okay? Yeah, man. Hey, so I just want to make them points on that, man. As a matter of fact, let's close with this clip again, man. Because these are the Babylonian Reds, man. And they need to create a team. And they need to create a football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, and whatever other sport, a golf team, a tennis team called the Babylonian Reds, man.
What we have to realize is that we're Americans. You know, we're deeply selfish monsters that have been bred to destroy all life on Earth. We have to not lose sight of that message. We're here to fuck things up for everyone else, not each other.
You see?
And that's what
you heard him? He said, we here to mess things up for everybody else, not each other. Who is everybody else? You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, and all the other 16 heathen nations outside of them. Let's play it again.
We're here to fuck things up for everyone else, not each other.
You see? He talking about them, man. Okay, the Babylonian Reds, man. And he redder than his polo horse on his shirt.
And that's what we had in the 80s and the 90s. We had a commitment to apathy while our leaders ran around pillaging the earth. And we made great movies and great art, and it was fine. Yes, people got killed, but people always get killed. But now we're at war with each other. We should just be enjoying the spoils of the end of the empire. Truly. You should be enjoying it. So many people got killed, murdered, tortured, maimed for us to have all the nice things we have. Do you know how insane it is to not enjoy it? You know how crazy it is to not enjoy a McMansion, a flat screen TV, a McFlurry? You know how much blood is in the street for those things? And people act like they don't even matter. And they're fighting about all this bullshit. It's crazy. Anyway, that's the truth. That's the real truth. Nobody wants to hear it, but that is the truth. We have a lot of these things are nice, but some of them are ill-gotten gains. Fine. You know, not everybody picking tomatoes is happy about it. But have you ever had a nice Jersey thick beefsteak tomato? It's good. Imagine having one and then fighting with someone about something. It's stupid. If there's a hell, we're all going. And if there's not, we get reincarnated when we're Beatles or something. But just enjoy it. And nobody wants to enjoy it. And that's what makes me upset. Is that we used to have a country built on enjoyment, built on fat, stupid people enjoying the work of a small group of demons. And now we can't even enjoy it. Can't even. Maybe it will, and God bless.
When I was a kid, I remember reading about like the fall of the Roman Empire and the fall of the Greek Empire. And then I was thinking about America.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this thing going to go away someday?
Right.
Is that possible? Is it possible that this is just one? I mean, we want to think it's fucking permanent, but I bet the people of Rome felt the same way.
Of course they did.
This is how it is. This is how I live every
No,
day. This is
yeah.
not going to change.
Right.
And Russians know.
They know.
They know.
You see, you heard he said it's not going to change. No, man, because this is their lot, man. As I read in Psalms 55 and 19, this is Fisher Turn Hunter 4, Revelations 12 and 10. And I heard a voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. And we see these devils is falling, man. Let me get this. Hey, these devil kingdom is falling, man. And that's why they say, let us just go ahead and do what we do. And the Lord said it, man. Just rejoice and be glad, oh daughter Edom, man. Because your kingdom is through, man. This is let me see, I got where I'm finna go at real quick. What was I finna get? I was finna learn about the brother precept. But the accuse our brothers cast down. Oh, call out about your mom shot. This is Job 24 and 23. It reads, though it be given him to be in safety, whereon he resteth, yet his eyes are upon their ways. They are exalted for a little while. They are exalted for a little while, but are gone and brought low. See, being brought low, you going back to that original habitation, man. The original estate, okay, the basis of men. They are taken out of the way as all other. What Joe Rogan said? Let's play it back. I just want to catch his part.
Empire. And then I was thinking about America.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this thing going to go away someday?
Makes me upset is that we used to have a country built on enjoyment, built on fat, stupid people enjoying the work of a small group of demons. And now we can't even enjoy that. Can't even have maybe it will, and God bless.
When I was a kid, I remember reading about like the fall of the Roman Empire and the fall of the Greek Empire. And then I was thinking about America.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this thing going to go away someday?
Right, right.
Is that possible? Is it possible that this is just one? I mean, we want to think it's fucking permanent, but I bet the people of Rome felt the same way.
Of course they did.
This is how it is. This is how I live every day. This is not going to change.
Right.
And Russians know.
They know.
They know.
You see? So Job 24 and 24, they are exalted for a little while, but are gone and brought low. They are taken out of the way as all other, and cut off at the tops of the ears of corn. If it be not so now, who will make me a liar and make my speech nothing worth? So I got one more precept here. Ecclesiastes 10 and 14, it reads, the Lord have cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. The Lord have plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. The Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. He took some of them away and destroyed them, and have made their memorial to cease from the earth. So Lord was edifying. Got to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rekah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of great millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready to accept it or not. In a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing the truth and believing in truth throughout the full winds of the earth, the entire world, awakening the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akwat who are listening and learning, you few sisters who are listening and learning. Lord was edifying. Till next time I say shalom. Wah. Hey, the waterfall, you brother precepts, man. Y'all lit the coming board up, man. Coming board is on fire, man. Man. Y'all got it hot, man. It's burning. Hey, the waterfall, the precepts, man. The water, man. The water for tuning in. May you help out Shema Shah continue to bless you in your houses. Stay prayed up. Until next time I say shalom. Hey, call out Yahweh Shema Shah.